Throughout society, there are people of influence who are critical for maintaining the systems, business operations, and processes that govern our lives. These individuals become the most at risk for becoming a target of weaponized AI. Virtually every situation presents an opportunity for weaponized AI, but each will require different strategies, targets, and techniques. Once a clear objective is put into place, the AI will use a series of trial and error processes to find the optimal strategy. AI tools will include incentives, pressures, threats, intimidation, accusations, theft, and blackmail. All can be applied in some fashion to targeted individuals as well as those close to the target. As I describe a series of scenarios, think of these as games that will be played until a final outcome has become achieved. And the outcome can either be success or some roadblock, but each will persist until it reaches an endpoint and stops. In reality, there is little difference between this type of game and AI playing AlphaGo, Jeopardy, or chess. Number one is stock market manipulation. There are only a small number of highly influential stock market analysts who do all the math for determining the true value of a stock. These people can be influenced without them even knowing they're being manipulated, or they can be outright threatened. This kind of manipulation can be accomplished by making a few key stocks look better than normal and others look worse than normal. Most likely, it will involve strategic people placing critical buy or sell orders at a specific time. Number two, blackmailing a judge. Judges will soon find themselves in a particularly vulnerable position. Even with juries present, judges remain the most critical influencer in any case's outcome. Adjusting a particular AI weapon from 1 to 10 on the subtlety scale, a threat to a judge can range from a bedbug infestation in the jury's hotel to a bomb threat at the school of the judge's daughter. Even with the police watching, veiled threats and paranoia can become an insidious influencer. Number three, threatening a politician. With literally thousands of forms of government ranging from regional to national, finding a politician to manipulate is relatively easy. With every democracy, an elected official that lives in the public eye under constant scrutiny can either be forced to play ball or to find themselves replaced by somebody who will. Quite often, 1 to 2 people will control massive budgets, and many of our current checks and balance systems are largely window dressing for what's really happening in the background. Number four, hijacking a city. Every city is made up of interdependent systems that function symbiotically with their constituency. Stoplights, water, electric, sewage, traffic control, garbage removal, tax assessment, tax collection, police, and fire departments are just a few of the obvious trigger points. Using one example, if a water treatment plant were crippled, stoplights shut down, and all the power for police and fire departments turned off, a city could be rendered non-functional until systems could be restored. Once AI can disable a single city, it can easily be replicated to affect many more. Number five, funding a startup. Whether it's corporate funding, venture capital, or angel investors, it all boils down to decision makers. With the right set of circumstances, every funding situation can be turned into a bidding war, capturing the imagination of a much larger audience of potential users in the process. Number six, hosting the Olympics. Every 2 years, cities around the world make their bids to the International Olympic Committee to host the Olympic Games. Membership of the IOC consists of 95 active members and 43 honorary members. As with every decision-making group, there is an inner circle that wields far more influence, and these individuals can be swayed with aggressive AI tactics. Number seven, destroy a religion. The quickest way to destroy a religion is through scandal and controversy. And while every religious organization already has its share, leveraging a series of videos with an incessant string of threats, confessions, and lies can drive a serious wedge between leaders and followers. This will cause a number of splinter groups to form. Other mitigating factors that can speed the demise will be things like significant financial loss, claims of false doctrine, overt favoritism, and theft. Number 8, destroy a country. At the core of every country is its financial systems. Turning a country into a game board using currency values as the defining metric, weaponized AI could be directed to attack essential communications and power systems. Once these are disabled, the next wave of attacks could be focused on airports, banks, hospitals, grocery stores, and emergency services. Every system has its weakest link, and this kind of exploitive weaponry will be relentless until each point of failure is exploited and the currency goes into a free fall.